afternoon, guys. Hope you're well. Same process as ever with mics on either side. Your age to your hands. Let us know if you'd like to ask a question. We'll come to as many of you as we can. Set an embargo partway through for 10:30.
Hi, Pep. Last season, you obviously got off to such a brilliant start in the game. I wouldn't have thought you expect that to happen again. But how important in matches like this is the way you start?
And the way we finish. The game is 95, 96 minutes, and every minute, of course, when you start well and you can score first, always is important. But this type of finals against teams like United, because United is always United, and of course in the Premier League we have been better than them, we are more consistent than them. But in one game, especially United this season against top 6 important games, always perform well. So, and we spoke, the players feel it, the players know it, that will be completely different game than the fact the distance on the Premier League, that's for sure.
Do you think the fact that they're under so much pressure and under so much scrutiny, is that something you can take an advantage of? Because that...
Sometimes it's advantage, sometimes disadvantage, sometimes feel under pressure you will perform better. Sometimes when being the 1 week ago champions of the Premier League can give you an extra for the confidence, or maybe can give you completely opposite, to be too much relaxed or too much. So you never know. Important is tomorrow at 3 p.m. be ready. And this is the point.
You created one piece of English football history last week by winning 4 titles in a row. No side has ever done the double in 2 successive seasons. Is that equally as important? Because I know the league is the big thing, but winning the biggest trophies in England, is that an important thing for you?
Well, then you play with the FA Cup, and the fact that we can do back-to-back doubles, of course, is important. But we would not have this chance to do this kind of thing. The FA Cup for itself is FA Cup. So Wembley, all our fans going down to London, always this play. No, it's the last game of the season, the last effort. So we travel, everyone. I'm impressed how good we trained these 3 days. After a few days off, and the people is, I think, so focused, and everybody will be part of that, be involved, and we will do our best. That's for sure. Try to decide a few things. I have doubts, and especially line up and go.
Hi, Pep. Obviously, it's unusual to see the same 2 teams in the final again in the 2nd successive year. This opportunity for revenge United have got, how big a factor do you think that could be?
No, it's football. It's, never happened before in all history, and in 2 years is 2 times in a row. We respect a lot United. Always have been like that since I arrived. For the history, in the last decade, we have been better, but in terms of history, it's the best team in England. So just for that, you have to of course, respect them massively. What they feel, I know that I'm like that.
Eric Ten Hag's had his challenges this season. How good a job do you think he's done?
So, in the big clubs like United City, when you know win, always you are in trouble. So it's not secrets. And I'm telling you this, when we have done, I would be in trouble if we don't win. So this is not a big issue. So I've done very, very good things, and have a huge respect for his job in the past, now in United. And I completely agree when I listen to him to say that they were not full of squad, they were not all squad ready all the season, had a lot of injuries. They should think the reason why. And I think this is the most important thing they have to think about it, because even in my case always I'm focused on that, so I have to be fit. Otherwise you cannot use the players, and they have a lot of problems, and when that happens, the manager suffer a lot, because the squad is, I think, is really good. The problem is usually you cannot use them, and this is a big disadvantage.
And apart from Edison, have you got all your squad available?
Yeah.
just kind of going on from the history element of that and talking about 4 titles, the double-double. I just wonder, for you personally, since you've been here, you have done things that no one else has done before. You've written new records. I just wonder how much of a motivation is that for you to write these records, to
Tomorrow
make these
game?
achievements?
For tomorrow game?
Yeah, to do. I think more generally, because doing the double-double would be something that's never been done before.
Yeah.
English football goes back 100, 120 years.
Good. With the history, give us the chance to be in front of something not done before. Why don't try it? But maybe it's an extra motivation for the players that didn't speak about this subject specifically to them. But we played, like I said to him, we played just for the win, the trophy. It's enough. So, but yeah, once again, I said before a month ago, when I said not any team have done 4 in a row because it's difficult. When any team have done back-to-back Premier League FA Cups because it's not easy. So, but when we are here, we're going to go to London to perform well. Again, the same routine. And of course, it's not forgotten. You know that the Premier League. Always within 1 year, we defend our crown for England until the next May or June the next season we'll be the champion. But at the same time, what's next? People take a shower, on to next. Next is Saturday FA Cup semi-final. And this is the mindset what we have to do. But the big teams show that. So we're happy, satisfied, but what's next? Next is this challenge? Okay, go for it. With all we have. We will see what happens. If I want to be beaten because they were better, not because we were, not who we are. This is always we spoke for many years about this subject. So we respect opponents. Cannot be differently, but focusing our performance, who we are. This is the most important.
Can I ask you about the breaking news today about Xavi? Just before you came to the press conference, it's been announced by Barcelona that he's going to be leaving the club. I wondered if you could give us your reaction to that.
Well, what could I say? So it's always is not good news because something it didn't work when that happened when one club second the manager something wrong, but the reasons what happened I don't know, so I cannot give an opinion. Maybe when I go in Barcelona and talk with some people there, maybe I will know, but now I will know.
It's funny because it shows how difficult your job is. I mean, you said before, you sit here and if you didn't win trophies, you wouldn't be here. But this summer, we have lots of big clubs right around Europe. Some of the very biggest who maybe aren't. Not everyone can win trophies, of course, but we've got lots of managers leading posts. It feels like there's a lot of turmoil.
You're right. We spoke today in the breakfast. It's true. Normally it's move a lot to transfer, for players, but so that means we are exposed. In our job, you have to win. Otherwise, you are in danger position. Whatever club, no matter your trajectory, no matter it's new or old, you have to win. Do a good job and be a good with many things. Otherwise it happens, unfortunately. But the people have to understand that just win once. So just once. So all of the other ones are failures? I don't think so, honestly. I don't think so. But we're educated, yes, the one you have the right. I'm not agree with that. It doesn't matter what happened this season. So I will not feel a failure. I will not win the Premier League. I will not feel it. And I think Arsenal don't feel that because they perform incredibly. So, but it's what it is. Our job is what it is. If you don't accept that, it's better than do that job and communicate and focus on another type of business.
We do one each for Fred and Richard.
Your history of facing United goes back to that Champions League final in Rome 2009. In the sense that comparing now to that time, United have the same size, the fear factor for the opponent.
The respect is there. You cannot compare for example, the team, my first Premier League, than our first Premier League, than the last first Premier League. So I will not undermine for 1 second in this press conference or from my mindset what United is now. comparing what period was Sir Alex Ferguson and now is unfair for Steric, for all the players out there. So our team is here, and maybe tomorrow will be different, next season will be different. We are the same team, the same players, same manager, it can be different. So nothing is eternal, you know, and there are periods in all history. When you make the long history, always there are periods. So I said to enjoy the moment, because this is going to happen for the next, I don't know how many years. So City will be here, and United will be up, and Liverpool, I don't know, and Arsenal at the end is there, will be up. So that is normal. This is what our duty is, try to sustain it as long as possible, as much as possible, this period. See, you know, football players or basketball players, tennis players, who's the best, who's the best? Every generation has its own period, has its own player. It's now enjoy the moment and sustain it as long as possible, and I'm pretty sure United will work to come up again. It's simple. But in that moment we face Liverpool, United, in that with Sir Alex, we were two final Champions League. They were an unbelievable team, unbelievable. But Barcelona was in that time always an incredible team.
Hi Pep, just wanted to ask, have you been surprised about how bad United have been this season? They've had a record 14 Premier League defeats, their lowest finish in the Premier League era.
I'm not there. I'm pretty sure they know the reason why. One, for me, from outside, the reason why is a lot of injuries. And when that happens, it's more difficult. But the rest, I'm not there. So I'm not there. Always expect, you know, United, Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, ourselves, totally with my manager. Look now, Newcastle last season, Aston Villa this season. And always expect the best. But the reason why, don't ask me, because I'm not there. It will be unfair for all of them to make a judgment from outside. I don't know.
Andy, Anthony Iraola said earlier this season that Man United are a bit like Real Madrid. You can be playing against them, you can be doing really well, and then suddenly in a flash they score and you're behind. Do you think that's the right comparison? They still have that fear factor despite it.
Yeah, Madrid is Real Madrid. The moment compared to them is difficult, but you are right. So you have a right action from brilliant players that have up front with Garnacho, Rashford, and Højlund, or of course Bruno Fernandes, that everything happened. When he has the ball, everything happened. The influence on Bruno in the team is outstanding, unbelievable. Today I saw, yesterday, a few games, last games, and always I said, this guy is something, so creativity is one of the best I've ever seen. So, and they have experience and everything. My judgment is that we're consistent for a lack of problems with to make a line up, you know. If I lose a lot of central defenders, I will be in trouble.